Gentlemen, let's be straightforward. A tiny mistake, something that seems completely harmless, can slowly sabotage your well-being. Especially when it comes to sexual function and hormone balance, the smallest everyday habits can shape your future for better or worse. Masturbation itself isn't the enemy. It's a normal part of male sexuality, and when practiced in moderation, it can even support health. But where the real trouble begins is afterward, in what most men do immediately once they're done. These post-release habits may appear innocent, yet they gradually drain your hormones, energy, and prostate health over time. In this guide, we're exposing 5 major errors men commonly make right after masturbation, mistakes that can lead to fatigue, weaker erections, and even long-term reproductive concerns if ignored. Each one is more unexpected than the last, so hang with me until the end. Before we start, remember this isn't about guilt or judgment. It's about education. Understanding what your body requires after ejaculation helps you bounce back faster, maintain stronger testosterone levels, and keep your performance solid at any age. Mistake number 1, falling asleep immediately after releasing. For many men, the desire to nap right after finishing feels overwhelming. Your muscles loosen, your eyelids get heavy, and you drift off. But here's the issue. This routine can gradually drain your stamina and decrease erection quality. Right after ejaculation, your body releases a hormone known as prolactin, which creates that sleepy, satisfied state. At the same time, testosterone temporarily dips and blood flow slows down. If you fall asleep at that moment, your metabolism also drops, meaning the waste products your body should be clearing remain inside longer. Over time, this shows up as groggy mornings, reduced stamina, and mental fog. A lot of men notice the next day they feel unmotivated, tired, and emotionally flat. That's not random. That's physiology. Better approach: don't collapse into bed immediately. After releasing, spend at least 5 to 10 minutes lightly moving. Stretch, sip some water or herbal tea, take a brief walk, breathe deeply. This gentle activity supports circulation, oxygen delivery, and helps testosterone levels start bouncing back. It might seem too simple, but those minutes can meaningfully improve your recovery and future erections. Mistake number 2, jumping into a cold shower right away. Plenty of men think an icy shower is the quickest way to reset or calm down after masturbation. And while cold therapy has benefits in other situations, doing it right after ejaculation is one of the worst moves for your sexual performance. Here's the reason. Following release, blood vessels are expanded, the nervous system is relaxed, and your body is focusing on recovery. Suddenly blasting it with cold water forces those vessels to shrink rapidly, limiting oxygen flow to sensitive erectile tissues. Repeated shocks like this can cause tiny micro-injuries in the penile tissue, gradually decreasing sensitivity and firmness. With time, men notice softer erections and slower recovery between sessions. Better approach: if you want to clean up, choose warm or lightly cool water. Warmth boosts circulation, keeps vessels open, and relaxes pelvic muscles. After 20 to 30 minutes, once the body has steadied itself, you can finish with a short, cool splash if you like, but never immediately afterward. Mistake number 3, reaching for junk food, alcohol, or a cigarette. This is extremely common. After climaxing, men crave comfort, snacks, drinks, maybe a smoke. It feels relaxing, yet this is one of the worst moments to indulge. Post-ejaculation, testosterone and dopamine temporarily dip, while blood sugar and insulin can rise. During this sensitive hormonal phase, consuming alcohol, nicotine, or processed junk magnifies the crash. The outcome: energy tanks. Drive disappears. Mood dips sharply. Over time, estrogen rises and testosterone drops, leading to more belly fat, lower desire, and ongoing fatigue. Better approach: this is where your original script stopped, so I paused here to keep alignment. Fuel your recovery, not your cravings. After ejaculation, your body needs nutrients and hydration to repair and reset. Choose snacks that support health: nuts, fruit, seeds, or lean proteins. Drink plenty of water or green tea so your system can flush out waste. Foods high in zinc, antioxidants, and magnesium will help testosterone bounce back quickly and support prostate health at the same time. Mistake number 4: guilt and negative self-talk. Let's address something most men never mention: what happens mentally afterward. A lot of men feel shame, guilt, or even self-disgust once the moment is over. Old beliefs and cultural conditioning have taught many to associate masturbation with something dirty or wrong. Here's where the danger begins. Those emotions directly affect chemistry in the brain. When guilt hits, cortisol rises, and cortisol is the stress hormone that pushes testosterone down and disrupts dopamine, the neurotransmitter tied to motivation and sexual desire. So guilt doesn't just make you feel lousy emotionally, it lowers your physical arousal and performance too. Even worse, guilt fuels a repeating cycle. Guilt increases stress, dopamine drops, urges grow stronger, and guilt returns. A loop that is hard to escape. Breaking it begins with acceptance. Masturbation in moderation is completely normal. What matters most is your intention and mindset. If you sense negativity afterward, shift your state. Get up, breathe deeply, meditate, jot down your thoughts, or take a brief walk. These simple actions stabilize hormones and clear the mind, helping you stay confident instead of stuck in regret. Mistake number 5: back-to-back sessions, and now the most damaging mistake of all: going for another round too quickly. Many men think one more time won't hurt, but that extra session can leave longer-lasting effects. Every ejaculation temporarily lowers testosterone and dopamine. Your body needs time, typically 24 to 48 hours, to restore hormonal strength and replenish energy. Going again immediately adds extra strain and stretches the recovery window. The organ that takes the biggest hit from this is the prostate. Constant pressure and repeated contractions with no break can trigger inflammation and even long-term prostatitis. Over time, this increases the chances of BPH, prostate enlargement, and urinary difficulties. In the short term, you'll notice the second or third round never feels the same. Weaker erections, reduced sensitivity, and slower buildup. That's your body signaling that it needs recovery. Better approach: practice patience. After a release, give your body at least 24 to 48 hours to fully recharge. Even longer if you're past your 30s or 40s. This rest period allows hormones to rise, the prostate to calm, and your performance to return stronger. Remember, short-term discipline builds long-term power. The bigger picture: protecting your long-term sexual strength. You've likely realized by now that the act itself isn't the main concern. It's the habits afterward. Small routines like crashing into sleep, ice-cold showers, unhealthy food choices, shame spirals, or back-to-back sessions can slowly undermine your testosterone, erections, and prostate health. The solution couldn't be simpler. Move around a little after release. Choose hydration and nutrient-rich foods. Maintain a positive outlook and avoid self-criticism. Space out sessions so your body can restore itself fully. These small shifts don't just protect erections, they safeguard your hormonal foundation and long-term vitality. So there it is. The 5 post-masturbation mistakes most men make without even noticing. Real sexual health is less about resisting urges and more about knowing what your body needs. When you listen to those signals, you recover quicker, perform better, and continue aging with confidence. Every tiny decision afterward, even your snack or how you rest, can either support or weaken your future performance. So next time, focus on recovery. Stay mindful, stay moving, and respect your body as the powerful system it is. Small habits now build powerful results later.